Chapter 10.8, Equations of Circles. A circle is the locus of points in a plane equidistant from a given point. You can use this definition to write an equation of a circle. So here we have the circle with the center HK, and it is all the points that are a certain distance r radius away from the center. So the standard equation of a circle is x minus h squared plus the difference of y and k squared is equal to radius squared. So we're going to be using this to write an equation for a circle. So in this case we have the center of the circle at -1, 3. So that means our h is our -1 and our k is our 3. Because the center of the circle is h, and then we're using k as the y position of the center of the circle. And then we have a radius of 6. So what we need to do to write the equation of the circle is just plug all of those values in. So it's going to be x minus or plus 1, because it's minus a -1 would be plus 1 squared, plus y minus 3 squared is equal to 6 squared, or 36. And we're done. Over here we have a center at -3, -3, and the circle passes through -2, 3. So that means that the point -2, 3 is on the circumference of the circle. So we don't have the radius, but we can calculate the radius, right? Let's say, for example, that this point here was -3, -3, and let's say this point over here was -2, +3, right, on the circle. The way that we would get the radius would be distance formula, right? And if you forgot distance formula, it's d is equal to the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So the first thing we're going to do is find the distance from the center to the circumference, which will give us the radius. So I'm going to say radius is equal to the square root of -2 plus 3 squared plus 3 plus 3 squared. So that's going to be the square root of 1 squared plus 6 squared. So that's equal to square root of 1 plus 36. So it's going to be 37, square root 37. Let me double check to see if that's the correct answer. So it's going to be -2 minus through -3. So it's going to be plus 3 squared. And then we're going to get 3 plus 3 squared. Yep, so that looks good. So then this is going to be 1 squared is 1. And then 6 squared is 36. So, yep, that looks good. So now that we have our radius and we have the center, so this is going to be our h, and this here is going to be our k. We'll go ahead and plug all those values into the standard equation of a circle. So it's going to be x minus... so it's minus a -3, so it's going to be plus 3 squared plus y minus, or a -3 squared, so it's going to be plus 3 squared again, is equal to the square root of 37. And we don't want to simplify square root 37 because it is a prime number, and its only multiples are 1 and 37. So anyhow, the first type of problem is pretty straightforward. You just plug in the h, k, and r into the equation of a circle. And then the second type, you need to calculate the r by using distance formula from the center to the circumference, and then plug in. Right? So why don't you go ahead and work through these problems, and then we'll go over them in the next video.